for 4 years, I saw him every day in the summer, every day in the fall, and then like basically, you know, then from sophomore year on, when November, you know, 5th or 6th came and our season was over, I said, hey, Will, I'll see you in March. All right. I didn't know, I mean, I always knew that Will was special. Because, like, from, you know, a freshman in cross country, he brought together a group of kids who were so different and so weird and so, like, unsociable. Like, pathologically unsociable. And now they all have girlfriends. And I like to think that a big part of it was that Will, like from freshman year on, like treated everybody like not only were they awesome, but like they should be proud of their awesomeness. One of like the most moving things that I've ever seen was when Will was a freshman in the monologue show and was like up here and was super nervous. Like there were 11 cross country guys who all showed up to support him. Like there are barriers in this school that like don't ever seem to fall, and they should. And one of them is between athletics and theater. And Will smashed that wall down. But here's, I think, like why he's so successful at doing that. Everybody who like works with Will comes away with this sense that like we're great, okay, and not like in a conceited way, but like we can do this, all right? If we can get up there and we can do this. We don't have a script? That's all right. We'll have one. Like, we don't have to sell the script. We'll figure it out, right? Like, we don't have video, and this tonight. That's all right. Will's on it. He's indefatigable. He's a record holder. He's somebody who like has done so many things for so many people. Like the cross country team, and I mentioned this, and I don't think this is like a cross country thing, but like the cross country team was the 3rd best in the state and was one of the best in the nation. And it's because Will like was an anchor on that team, like and gave those seniors confidence. And he did that for this cast as well. I can't think of a person who didn't benefit from Will's presence. I don't know what I'm going to do without you, man. I'm going to miss you. Thank you for on board. Thank you for 4 years. Like, the range is astonishing. He's not a dancer. People made him dance, and he danced, like, really well. He's not necessarily somebody who, like, you would pick out to, like, give, like, you know, the thunder and brimstone speech, you know, but he's done that too. He's been the straight man in skits. He's been the wacky one. He's been the fall guy. And over and over again, he's been a leader in a cast of equals. So many people like came up to me this week and said, "Hey, I don't know how I would have done this without Akshay. I don't know how we would have gotten this together without Akshay." He has just been absolutely a rock for 4 years. It would be tempting for me to say that like he came out of the box fully formed because as a freshman he was as confident and as polished and as sure of himself as he is now, as he was tonight. But like he has grown and deepened as a writer and as a thinker and as somebody who is a leader of people. And the best thing that I can say about him, the thing that I'm most proud of, is that when I wherever he goes next year, whatever he does, and whomever he does it among, I know that Akshay represents decency, and doing the right thing, and being there for other people. His words are beautiful, and he can be the star, and the spotlight can like, center on him and be full. But it's never just about Akshay for Akshay. And it's been 4 years of a cast coming together around his commitment to everybody being their best. So thank you so much for 4 years.
But like when Kellen Corey auditioned as a freshman, she came in and your brother's in show, right? Like, yeah. So there was that, but like Kellen was very nervous and very shy, and like I don't know, like maybe a little like afraid of me, maybe I don't know, but she delivered her piece. And sort of like thanked me and like like just was like very like I don't know, like self-effacing. And as she walked out of the black box, I thought to myself like, that's the future of the monologue show. Like that girl is the future. I didn't know exactly like how she would be. It actually went a little differently than I thought. But what she became, basically from sophomore year on, was the glue of the entire show. So many people came out to the show to try out because Calvin encouraged them to. Like, I read off a list of like names of seniors. Like, I promise you, like at least 5 people, the only reason that they're here, the only reason that they came here, was Calvin encouraged them to. And there were so many times when I would watch somebody like race out of that doorway after their performance, and the first person to greet them would be Calvin with a huge hug and like sincere praise and sincere like support for what they had done. Time and again, when somebody lacked confidence, or when somebody got the yips, or when somebody lost faith in their legs or their voice or their memory, there was Kelly. Not because like, she, wanted to like hover or anything, but just because like she was there when she was needed. Always, without question. So she became like the presence that I knew I could rely on to hold this thing together, but also to be like an unendingly enthusiastic advocate for what we do, and for like the importance of what we do, and to celebrate people for what they do. If you hear me say good job, like it only goes so far, but like when a peer tells you that, it means so much more. And Kellen did that for so many different people. But I also want to say this. She has made herself into such a good writer and such a subtle performer. The piece that she wrote this year could have been so many different things that were cruder. It could have been angrier or more simplistic. It could have been like a hit piece. It could have been a screed. It could have been just a teenage angst, fist-shaking Tumblr post. And it was so far beyond that it makes those things look like middle school essays. Like what Kellen did with her piece this year, both in the writing and the performance, was to affect nuance, was to play multiple notes simultaneously, was to be both hurt but forgiving in the same breath. It was like worthy of her. And I just was so proud of her that she had that moment, and she achieved so much. And she has done so much these 4 years. So you were the monologue show. So thank you so much.